Hi, this is Jay with eXp Realty, and we get asked questions about real estate all the time, and we're here to help and try to answer those questions. That's why we're making this video. So this is another one of the questions that we wish buyers would ask a little bit more often, just so they can know. And this question is, should I ask the seller to fix everything that the inspector finds wrong with the house? And that's a great question because the list is typically long of what the inspector finds wrong with the house. And in my experience, the number one deal killer and the number one reason that a real estate transaction falls apart is because of the inspection and the items on the inspection. You know, it's always good to be reasonable when you're asking the seller which items to fix and which items to let go. What you really are looking for are major items and something that might be a safety issue. And those are typically things that sellers are willing to fix. Now, if you want to have them go back and rewire a house from 1990 because it's under an old code and the real estate inspector says that it's out of code, well, that's probably not going to happen because that's a $10,000 job at least, and there's really no need for it. It's just under an old code. So we have to be smart about what we're asking the seller for, and we have to remember that no inspection is going to be perfect, and no house is going to be perfect. Even a brand new house will always have some issues with it. So this is where you're going to want to rely heavily on the knowledge of the realtor and on the inspector as well. The inspector should walk you through the house and tell you face to face on things like, hey, I'm writing this up for this specific reason, but I wouldn't worry about it. And hey, I'm writing this up and you should ask the seller to fix it, or you should at least check it out and get more detail on what it is just so you know about it. And then you can fall back on the realtor for advice on things that they're seeing typically done and what they're seeing with sellers do, and how much sellers are paying for repairs in the current market conditions. So I hope that answers your question, and feel free to share and forward this video, especially with anybody that you know might be buying the house in the next 30 or 60 days. And remember, if you want to learn how to pay off your house in 10 to 12 years and shave off $100,000 in mortgage payments, please give me a call. We can help you learn how to do that and walk you through it. Thanks.